Okay, how was the service today?
The service today was amazing.
Okay,
It was
so
good.
tell us, how did you manage to come to church today despite the heavy rain?
Wow. Oh, let me say it was God. Something happened this morning. I woke up early and I was saying I was going to come to church, and then there was rain. And then the first thing I did, I just laughed. And then something told me, "Are you sure you can go inside this rain? Are you sure you can?" And then just heard the leading. If I want you to come to church, go. I will find a way. And I said, okay, if that's the truth, I just prepared and I just went and carried my jacket. I just put it up. And when I stepped out from nowhere, one bike just stopped, carried me down to the junction. And then from the junction, I thought I was going to just another bike. And then I was like, wow, this is how God works. So I think if there's a will, God will always make a way. And I think today is my own testimony.
So, what would be your advice to those who couldn't make it to church today?
Oh, okay. Well, I think one thing I will say to them is that they should always, make their mind to come to church because, sometimes God has something in store for you. So whether it's tough, whether it's looking like in fact, it's like the weather and everything is like a hindrance for you, a hindrance from getting your own blessing. And so sometimes you dare the devil and say, I will go, and then watch God do his miracle for you.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Fine. How was the service today?
The service was awesome.
Okay. So, what motivated you to come to church despite the rain?
Okay. Sincerely speaking, I've missed service for a while now. So that was why I decided whether rain or not, under the rain, I must still come to church.
That's amazing. Okay, so what would you tell those who didn't make it to church today? What would you advise them?
Okay. For those people that missed service today, they really missed. Because the service today, the service was actually for me. The message was for me. So to those who missed service, imagine I was at home, I would have missed out. So they've actually missed a lot. Imagine when you're invited for a wedding and you didn't go for that wedding, you missed the food. So they've missed today's food.
Okay, thank you very much, ma.
Thank you so much.
How did you manage to come to church despite the heavy rain?
Well, everything is passion, determination, and resilience. Because of the passions and the love I have for God and the love I have for this commission, I just decided to calm myself, despite the hurdle and the situations around. I decided to meticulously overcome the challenges of the rain so that I can meet up with my basic responsibilities in church. And thank God that the teaching this morning, which has to do with how to overcome prayerlessness and things that hinder people from doing prayer.
That's amazing. Okay, so what would be your advice to those who didn't make it to church today because of the rain?
My advice for them is that the rain shouldn't be a determination to give up. Of course, because of next time, no matter how it is, program yourself. The rains are not harmful, in fact, they are blessings to our body. So please, next time they should meet up so that they won't miss this kind of message and try their possible best to be present physically to tap to the blessing of God, such as.
Thank you so much, sir. Afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, ma'am.
How you doing?
Fine, what about you?
Fine. How was the service today?
Awesome, thank God.
Okay, so I want to ask, how did you manage to come to church today despite the heavy rain?
First and foremost, I can say it's out of desperation and hunger for God. When the love for God is there, no matter the rain, no matter the amount of rain, nothing can hinder us from coming to His presence. Just like the Bible made us understand, what exactly can hinder us from the presence of God, from the goodness of God? Is it death? It is the most terrible thing on earth ever. So if at all death cannot hinder us, not even the angels of God can hinder us. So I don't think rain should be a reason for us not to be in His presence.
So what would be your advice to those who didn't make it to church today because of the rain?
My advice to them is let them have the passion, the willingness to serve God despite our inconvenience actually. So at all times, just make it up to God and see that yes, God will actually reward you for it.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
How was the service?
Very great.
Okay, so tell us, how did you manage to come to church today despite the heavy rain?
All right. Right from time I've made up my mind that rain will not stop me from coming to church. Why? Because if I have a business opportunity, definitely, and rain is falling, I would definitely go inside the rain. So while the rain was falling, I just had to dress up. I put on some thing to cover my hair, and then I rushed inside the church.
Okay, so tell us, what would be your advice to those who couldn't make it to church today?
All right. First of all, I would say you doing this is a sacrifice and it's a seed that you're sowing. It tells God how much you love Him and the length at which you can go just to please Him. So our advice, no matter how heavy the rain is, except if there is some food lumps on the way and you know you cannot pass there, our advice, you cover up yourself and just find your way in church.
Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you.
How was the service today?
It was really great. I enjoyed myself.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I want to ask, how did you manage to come to church despite the heavy rain?
Okay. I actually remembered something before coming. I remember the time that I was going through serious trouble. I was in pain, and at that moment, there was nothing that I could see as the solution. And it was raining heavily. I was burdened, and I had to enter the rain. Rain was beating me. I was crying in the rain, but I was going to church. And when I went to church, I was so exhausted that I slept off. And when I woke up, all the pains were gone, all the emotional pains were gone. So God actually healed me. So today when I woke up and I saw the rain, I just remembered it is not only when I am in trouble that I will go to see my father. In fact, it is that relationship. So it is actually determination.
So what would be your advice to those who couldn't make it to church today because of the rain?
I will actually advise that everyone should have an umbrella. Actually, me is because I don't have umbrella that made the rain to even touch me in the first place. Because we discovered that during those periods you may not see bike people around. So also remember what God has done. You know, when you value the presence of God, you can give up, you can give anything to come. But get umbrella or raincoat because it's rainy season. It will help, even not coming to church. It will help.
Thank you so much, sir.
I really
God
appreciate
bless
it.
you.